Guys, today is like a mixed feeling day. Lewis, the one that assists me, helps me with the label, is working here for me for almost an entire year. He just told me that he wants to move on, which makes me really proud that he's at a point where he can continue and fully flourish with his own business. He's also working in the music business kind of world, and it also makes me sad because he will go probably in the next 2 to 3 months. But it's a great opportunity for the next person. I'm now looking for new interns and a new person to replace him. We luckily got enough space so that due to the virus crisis, everyone can have his own room and we can still continue to work. So if you're interested, if you're a young DJ producer or music interested person that wants to try out what it feels like to work in a label in a studio, this might be your opportunity. We just need someone that is smart, reliable, and can come here to the studio at least 3 times per week. So people living far away, it's not really an option. And this should be for at least 3 months up to, depending on how good you are and how we get along, for maybe even years. So if you're interested, first link in the description, just apply. And now actually something really exciting. I don't know why, but it was just announced that there will be a new or an old remastered Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 game for PS4. That's amazing. I love that game. I think out of all of the games, I'm the best in playing Tony Hawk. It just, that game, I just love it. And I can't wait to, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. But anyways, let's there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be unboxed. Heavy, 20 kilos. Oh, it's like exercising. Not that exciting, just more feet for another table. The studio design at the moment, speakers on the front, one table full of racks, and behind it, just turning around, another table with hopefully soon some outboard original analog synthesizers. I also ordered a Visa mount arm to go on top of the table so that the screen, the ultra wide screen, is floating mid-air. But unfortunately, this package is going back. They sent me the wrong color. And you know how I am, everything has to be perfect, especially with this new studio. It has to fit, and that color, it just doesn't work. It needs to be black. It just looks really cool. I spent the last 6 hours calculating. So all of this right here, this entire room that I'm building, is a room within a room, and making it perfect. So it has to float, and for the floating I need special springs, like an absorbing material that behaves differently depending how much weight is on it. So there are different types of it, and every type has a maximum loading capacity. And since the studio has the speakers on the front, underneath of the speakers you have 700 kilograms pressing onto the floor. And in the middle of the room, where there is nothing, just maybe me walking on top of it. So I had to calculate the weight distribution for every single square meter, which is very annoying and takes a lot of researching how much the wood weighs, how much the screws weigh, every single the fabric in there. Even the staples I will use, I calculated everything to make it as perfect as possible. That wasn't fun, but the end result is all that counts in this case. And it's not too bad. I anyways couldn't really work today because I still had the guys here constructing all around the building. It's messy, really messy, but wait for it. New. All new. It doesn't look that fancy, but trust me, that stuff in there, it costs 15 to 18,000 euros. I luckily didn't have to pay for that. It's a good thing. The one good thing, at least, when you rent stuff. I just visited the studio of my mastering engineer really quick to just check how he managed the cables, because he has by far the best acoustically treated studio in town at the moment still. I'm trying to beat him, which is impossible, but I'm trying. And he also knows a lot about acoustic, and he has like a guy who built his studio, gave me some tips and everything. Now waiting for Vanessa. I need her help for a very important decision.
No, you're filming my tummy. Stop there.
Good?
Yeah. I hope so, I don't know. It feels better.
Okay. Don't worry. I need your help and advice.
Okay. I'm gonna say no anyways.
No. It's like one or the other. There is no option. The glossy floor and shiny.
You see the problem already, don't you? The shiny one?
There's a little...
Yeah, and like my finger.
But you don't touch the floor. I'll test. Yeah, it's a little dirty.
And here, you see?
It's less.
Yeah.
This one looks so boring. I love the shininess of it.
Well, but this one is stylish and clean.
Very tough decision.
This looks cheap.
Guys, this one right here, shiny. Oh, that one over there.
Team John or Team Vanessa?
It's your call. Anyways, are you ready for another surprise?
I'm not sure.
DIY store.
No way. No.
No?
No.
Oh.
Maybe Döner.
And then DIY store?
No. If it's limited to 20 minutes?
20 minutes. Zwei Döner, bitte. Zwei Döner? First time eating since Corona.
First time eating? Oh.
Outside. It's weird. It's very empty. It's just us. No one over here. There are two guys. The rest. Empty. Anyways, looks beautiful. It's another romantic dinner.
We need to go to the cinema.
Yeah, but cinemas are still closed, I think.
Well, but you can go to like the drive-in cinema.
Maybe.
I would love to.
Maybe. Felt kind of weird seeing it this empty. It would be usually packed this time around, so I feel really bad for the people.
To have space.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, but I feel really sad for the people running that place. So. Do you want to know how much?
I'm not sure.
That's so much money.
Yeah, and it's only part of.
Yeah. This will be expensive. Like, just today I ordered the absorbing material and the wood for the floor. 1,183 euros. That's a lot of money. And I didn't even get anything. It's just like I ordered it. It will arrive on Monday. That will be a fun day. 1.2 tons of material. And I don't know if I already mentioned, like the total weight of the studio will be around 4 tons. So that's like the first quarter of it. And let's see what we got here. I know what this is. That's for the LED stripes. Power in, power out, LED on. Cable for the LED. LED controller. LED stripes in, power in, and this way you can use DMX to control the lights. This will be fun. This is like DMX, like the club standard protocol. It's like MIDI for audio, and this will enable me to control all of the lights separately and make them blink, and like this will be epic. And the most dangerous one, saw. I promise everyone I will be really careful with this. Not as the last time where I did my studio, like I still got like a scar here on my thumb. I don't know if you can even see it. It's like, it's not too bad, but it still reminds me of the, I think, last day of studio construction, and I used the saw in a very stupid way and slipped. It was a stressful time because we had like the opening of the studio set for right after ADE, so I went to ADE, didn't construct for that entire week because it was in Amsterdam. Came back from Amsterdam, totally messed up, typical for staying in Amsterdam at ADE. And then back to construct just 1 or 2 more days, and then the opening. That was very stressful. This studio construction will be not stressful. There is no pressure for me. I have a studio, the B studio, that I can use. the A studio. There is no time pressure, and due to the virus situation, anyways, no one is coming to rent a studio, at least for now. So I hope to be ready once people come back to the studio and actually use it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now just a little bit of Netflix and chill. Again, if you're interested to be part of this, be part of working with me and the other guys in the studio, make something, music business, music production, DJ courses and all that kind of stuff. First link in the description. The last one that worked for me, Leonard, you might still remember him. He now got a job offer by the management of Robin Schulz. So working with me, for me, learning was definitely a big step into the right direction for him, and it could be also for you. Again, if you're interested, first link. And yeah, tomorrow back in the studio doing some fun stuff.